So, do you need to know how to read music to be a professional musician? The short answer is no, you don't. Not at all. There is a caveat to this. There is a longer answer, which I'm going to get into, and it's not going to be that long. This is going to be a pretty short video. But take, for instance, in the drummer world, Buddy Rich. Hopefully most of you know who Buddy Rich is. Hopefully all of you know who Buddy Rich is. He would be considered, or he is considered by tens of thousands of drummers throughout history as the greatest drummer of all time. Didn't know how to read music. You watch him play and you go, that dude can't read music? I mean, a beast. A more current drummer, Dennis Chambers. Look him up if you don't know who he is. Lots of stuff on YouTube. Doesn't know how to read music. Guitar-wise, I know Alan Holdsworth. Didn't know how to read music. So these are the heavies. These are heavyweight people, okay? But I think this all depends on where you want to take your musical career. The people I just listed, they're legendary, okay? They're another level. I mean, it's almost unexplainable how these people get to be as good as they are. But for the average Joe like us, sure, you can be an amazing musician. Don't need to read music. But again, if you do, it opens up a whole lot of doors. Many more playing experiences. Now, maybe that's not for you, and that's totally cool. I can totally understand that. But for somebody like me, I just enjoy music, all kinds of music. There's not much music I don't like. And yeah, there is some stuff I don't like. But I like playing all kinds. I played country for 5 years when I still lived in Illinois 20 some odd years ago. I have done bar gigs with rock bands. I love to play jazz. What I really, really love to play is fusion music, jazz fusion. Progressive rock, love it. All this type of music, funk music and classical, orchestral. I just love it all. Now, some of those, classical for instance, you're probably going to need to read music. It's kind of hard to memorize all of that because those can get deep. I performed in Broadway here in Las Vegas for 5 years with Mamma Mia. Had to learn to read music. It's just part of the gig. Vegas the show, had to have music. I've been in situations where we had 2 shows and in between the show, like in a half hour, the music director had gone in and rewritten a little snippet. There's no rehearsal, there's no CDs to get it by ear. They handed it to you and you were gonna put it in the show in about 15 minutes. So gigs like that, yeah, you do need to learn how to read music. But generally, for the majority of us, it's not that big of a thing. It's not going to be something that's going to hold you back from being a professional paid musician on a lot of gigs. Now, I would say I don't think it takes that much to learn how to read, and it will open up so many more doors for your playing if that's what you want to do. Why not give it a shot? Find a textbook or a method book that talks about reading music, and look at it. As far as us drummers go, a lot of the early reading stuff is quite simple. It is really quite simple. It's not all that. And if you just spend a little bit of time with it, you're going to get the majority of reading anyway. So I suggest it. Do you have to? No, absolutely not. All right. There's my little snippet on should you read music? Should you not? Is it going to be detrimental to your career? No. Maybe in some instances, but you're going to know what that is. All right, folks, if you dig what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Enjoy a couple of these videos over here. Down in the comments, do you read? Do you not read? Have you tried and you just weren't successful? Let me know down in the comments. Until the next time, take care, everybody.